Hey folks, it's January 10th, about 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I ate something and screwed up my entire system. I'm not dumping right. Oh. Anyway, folks, I come across this site here, Reese.com. I always look and see what they got. He's got a lot of good stuff. And I made a screen copy of this. I hope it's no copyright violation. Uh, it's a good article, good website. Here's the author right there. Uh, but I mean, look at it. We all know the $14 trillion in debt stuff. We talk about it all the time. But here's the little hidden part: $62 trillion. This government cannot pay back a $14 trillion debt. It cannot. Everybody knows it. You see that, folks? $62 trillion in unpaid commitment to entitlements. You know what that is, folks? That's the yes people. The government people. The pension. All government workers are union employees. This is the union. This is what the union have done for its union members and to this nation. They bribe the politicians, and the politicians give them what they want. You know, everybody would like to be a union worker, get all sorts of benefits, nice pay, no firing. Yeah, you pay your dues, and if the union leader calls and asks you to kick some ass, well, you got to do it. There's always a price to pay. A lot of times, folks. I'm in construction, and believe me, union, if it if there's a strike, a scab strike, there's ass kicking. And if you don't kick the ass the union tells you to kick, the union's going to have somebody kick your ass, and your electronic history with the union will disappear. Your pension, your retirement, your benefits will all disappear. So, folks, this and nobody wants to give it up. All these other Greece, Italy, Spain, Ireland, same story. Their big debt situation is primarily, well, I mean, entitlements have a lot to do with it. In our country, defense spending has, all these wars have quite a bit to do with it also. But that would be the 14. But the 62 entitlements. Jeez. So, what a staggering amount of money. And nobody wants a cut in pay, a cut in entitlement. So, you know what I was thinking, folks? This is the new world order's plan is to eliminate the population. You know, if these people who get entitlements drop dead, then you don't have to pay it. It's kind of morbid thinking, folks. But you hear everybody talking about they got to reduce. We got to reduce the population. We got to reduce the population because the government and the union can't pay the 62 trillion. Remember the General Motors missing $26 billion out of their pension fund? Nobody knows where that is. Nobody cares. They're not being investigated. Nobody's going to jail. Martha Stewart goes to jail for lying about a stock transaction. And what was it? $6,000 or $2,000 or something. But the missing $26 billion, nobody's going to jail for. And look at when 9/11 happened. The Senate was going to investigate $2.5 trillion missing from the Pentagon budget. Well, nobody seems to care about that anymore. I think I'm going to smoke this one. Well, folks, we got to deal with this. You know, everybody thinks this country is a lot better shape than Greece or any of the European stuff. Well, I'm going to do another one on that European Economic Commission treaty that they signed with, and I'll have the stuff up here, that they had all the other countries of the Economic European Union sign. And the Economic European Commission cannot go to jail for anything they do. Cannot be prosecuted, cannot be found accountable. What kind of stuff is that? So, folks, this is not a good thing. And you know, this is current. Article was printed yesterday. Maybe 2 hours, 10 minutes ago. Very current. And the Republican candidates, only one candidate for president, Republican or Democratic, says no to war, and that's Ron Paul. All the other Republican candidates are for war. More bombing, more killing, more destruction. We found that Iowa, the people of Iowa, the Farm Belt, voted for a candidate. The winning top two candidates support more war, killing, more debt. New Hampshire is tomorrow, I think, or today. And so far, it seems like the people in New Hampshire are voting identical. They want war, they want killing, they want more debt. They talk about one thing, they cry, but then they actions don't support their this madness. So anyway, that's that, folks. You know, I just also want to. Is this thing with Iran smoke and mirrors, folks? The reason I say this, we've all heard those flying triangles, UFOs or something like that. Look at this. January 5th, 2000. That's 12 years ago. This thing was flying around. Folks, this thing is as long as a football field. So anyway, look it up. Look it up, folks. And looky here. Where's the UFO made by Germany in the late 30s, mid 30s. I noticed this fair use notice. This page contains copyright material, the use of which has not been specifically authorized by the copyright owner. Pegasus Research Consortium distributes this material without profit to those who have expressed a prior interest in receiving the included information for research education purposes. We believe this constitutes fair use of any such copyright material as provided in the blah blah blah. So anyway, I took down that Kennedy speech, a 3 minute Kennedy speech. YouTube sent me a copyright infringement notice and who it was. I contacted that company, asked them if I could buy the 3 minute speech. They sell music and stuff. They never got back with me. But the President of the United States gave a 3 minute speech about John Kennedy before he was assassinated, naturally, about a secret society that's in charge of things. They will produce false evidence, they will murder, they will deceit, they will lie, they will cover up. And I think Clinton did say this also. He's not, some reporter asked him something. He says, I'm not in charge. I'm not in charge of this government. Somebody, a secret society is. Well, folks, look at these UFOs. You see this UFO here? If you look at most UFOs, a lot of UFOs are the same kind of saucer-shaped thing. So this photograph is 80 years old. What do you think our government's doing? Now, the reason that the Iran thing might be hokey pokey is we got a bunch of these things. Russia has a bunch of these things. China has a bunch of these things. If there's going to be some kind of bombing, people might get pissed off and bring out this heavy equipment. And you know what? We'll see what we got, what China has, what Russia has. This technology has been hidden from the public. This technology could make life easier for Earthlings. But then, if us Earthlings have a desire to kill one another, this would just increase our availability to kill, or something like that. So, it's kind of crap, folks. And here's this video I gotta check out. I gotta check Google Earth to see if my helicopter's moved. So, folks, just want to leave with this right here. Folks, here's the answer right here. No wars, no guns, no shooting. Pray for peace and harmony. I don't know what God you pray to. They all seem to be involved in a lot of death and doom type of stuff. So anyway, here it is, folks. Take it easy. Have a good day. Be kind to your neighbor. Be respectful. Be honest. Compassionate and tolerant. And maybe we don't have to follow the script written in the religious books of Armageddon. We do not have to do it. We don't. And look at India 12,000 years ago, 15,000 years ago. They have a recorded document of UFOs nuking each other. And there's not only recorded documents, there's still radioactive cities around. So, anyway, folks. That's it for now. Be good. to your fellow neighbor. Later.